Welcome to the 11th Estate YouTube channel, where we are empowering investor rights and protecting investors across the nation by helping them collect cash settlements from class action lawsuits for all of the publicly traded companies out there. Actually, as you can see right now on the screen in front of you, we are on the 11th Estate platform, and we can see trending cases that are happening at this very moment. Specifically, there is a $490 million cash settlement happening right now for Apple. So if you were an investor in Apple from November 2nd, 2018 to January 2nd, 2019, at any point in this period, you have a chance to collect a piece of this $490 million cash settlement. When you head to 11thestate.com, you can search for the company that is specific to you. And if you held that company in your portfolio at the time of a securities infraction, or perhaps they misled investors, you can do a quick search to see if there are any ongoing class action lawsuits that are applicable to you. Now, we just did a quick search for Google as a keyword. We can see here's Alphabet Inc., also known as Google. We can click into this and we can see that there is a $350 million class action settlement with Google happening at this very moment. And we can easily read about this case, collect our payout, and dive deep into it while getting real updates down here at the bottom of the case as well, directly from the 11th Estate team. So this is the 11th Estate platform, and it's why our YouTube channel is also going to be a must subscribe, because we are going to be sharing updates about all of these trending cases, how you can use our platform to get compensated whenever a company misled you or broke a specific securities law. And we're also going to be sharing multiple tips and tricks about how you can optimize your portfolio by utilizing 11th Estate. Now, it's also important for you to know that there is a very large market for this. In fact, in 2023, $8.1 billion was settled with investors. That $8.1 billion was a record. But here's where things get really startling, and where this platform applies to people all over the country. And that is the simple fact that over 75% of all eligible investors who could have claimed a piece of this 8.1 billion did not claim a piece of that 8.1 billion. That's right, 75% of eligible investors did not claim anything from this large pool of money, simply because they were unaware of it. It was too complicated. They didn't know what was happening. They had no clue how to get started into the process, or it was all just too complicated. And that is actually the foundation for 11thestate.com and our platform, and why we are now launching our YouTube channel as well, and why you should subscribe, because we are going to show you how easy it is to get involved in these specific claims whenever you were an investor in these companies. It's as easy as clicking collect payout and then following the workflow from there to see if you're eligible, and then starting the process to make sure that you get a piece of that payout because you were directly impacted by that company and the infraction or misleading statements they may have made, or anything else in that regard. So 11th Estate, by the way, is backed by some rather prominent venture capitalists. Social Leverage has announced a $2 million seed investment into 11th Estate, and we will provide links in the YouTube description below so you can learn more about our founder, some more critical facts and details about our company and why we are pushing forward in this direction, and how we hope to help investors all over the country. And in addition, you'll see that we are partnered with some of the largest and most well-known trading and investing platforms out there, including TradingView, StockTwits, and more. We will provide links as well into our bio about these partnerships as well. Now, obviously, you will subscribe to us here on YouTube, you'll check out our website, but keep in mind we are all over the web. In fact, we run a daily account on X, formerly known as Twitter. If you give us a follow, you will get updates about some of the most important cases happening in the markets today, and the amount of money that is involved in those specific cases, and of course, naturally, how you can get involved. Follow our account. You'll see these updates come through. You can click a link. In this case, we've got the CrowdStrike global outage case. Now, some of you may be familiar with, this is a big deal. This just happened. It brought down networks actually across the world. You can read all about it here. And this is going to be a rather interesting class action lawsuit. And if you were an investor in CrowdStrike from this date, here's the starting date and the ending date, you can join this claim and you can start getting involved at this very moment. Now, one final tip about 11thestate.com and the platform. We will have walkthroughs on our channel as we progress forward. But the key thing here is that you're going to want to connect your portfolio with your 11thestate.com account to get started. The reason for this is that once your accounts are connected to 11th Estate, you are going to unlock some of the most powerful features that the 11th Estate platform can give you. In fact, one of those features is our AI feature, whereby we will do settlements and recoveries and alerts for you by scanning your portfolio and finding relevant settlements and recoveries. In fact, we can even handle the paperwork and deliver payouts to reduce your workload. The best part about this is once you connect your brokerage account to 11th Estate, we can start to look through your brokerage account to see if you have missed any recoveries. And by the way, that is a very common thing that happens in this industry. Many investors, they trade stocks over periods of time. They hold stocks for a year or two. They forget about them. Then a year or two later, those stocks go through a class action lawsuit. The investors are never informed about those class action lawsuits. But once your account is connected to 11th Estate, you can sit back and we will do all of the heavy lifting for you. You can connect your portfolio and get alerts for all of the class action lawsuits related to your specific brokerage account. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this video and getting started with us. We hope you subscribe, we hope you follow our journey, and we will be providing updates to our channel about the most important class action lawsuits in the market today. So stay tuned for more.